Ready? You have the cameras rolling?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I just got a quick video for you all. Just came out about well, y'all know that there's a really huge election, right? If you're into politics, right? If you care about the country and the direction that we're going in, I think this debate coming up on Tuesday is going to be pretty important for a lot of people to watch. And if you don't care, you don't care. It's fine. It's not for you. Good luck when we hit World War III. So anyways, Dana Bash is asking Pete Bootychic what I mean, because he's debated Harris before, so Dana Bash is interviewing him, asking him, what should Kamala do? And let's see what he has to say.
I want to ask about Afghanistan, which is almost certain to come up in this debate, and in particular, the chaotic withdrawal under the Biden administration from Afghanistan that left 13 service members dead. In 2021, the vice president told me that she was the last person in the room on that decision, and she was comfortable with the outcome. I want to make clear that was before the actual withdrawal happened, just after the decision was made.
Okay. So, yes, she was the last one in the room. Yes, it was before the disaster happened. But when you are the last one in the room and you make that decision and you're okay with it, knowing the outcome, you can't tell me that she was blind to the fact of what was going to happen if you just pulled out and left thousands of folks that helped us over there and over 1,000 American citizens. These are numbers that are true. And then we had the 13 service members that were killed. So being the last one in the room is not something to be proud of in a meeting like this. So let's see.
Tomorrow, we expect the House Foreign Affairs Committee to release the findings of its 3-year investigation into what happened. How does Kamala Harris defend what we all saw?
She can't.
First of all, of course, I haven't seen what's in the report coming out tomorrow, but I do have a question about what they're doing over there. If they've had 3 years to assess what happened, why are they delivering a report after Labor Day in a presidential election year? I think it really feeds into a sense that this is something they're using as a political football.
Oh my God, dude. Answer the question. First of all, you see how CNN, the reporters act like they're Democrats, right? So, and you can see that they just deflect and they try to say, well, this is how it is because what they're doing over there, he's talking about Trump. When Dana Bash didn't ask him anything about Donald Trump. And I think that's wrong. Like, Democrats, they play the blame game. Blame game, pointing fingers, zero accountability. Let's keep going.
Look, this administration made the decision not to allow this war to be inherited by a fifth president and to end that conflict. And this is on my mind a lot in September, not just because of the anniversary of the withdrawal, but because it was September 10 years ago that I left Afghanistan. And when I left, again, 10 years ago, 2014, they told
Wait. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. He was a service member. I forgot. He was just kind of thrown in there. He signed paper. He put pen to paper and became an officer. He was commissioned with zero previous training. That's who we're going to take advice from, and we wanted his opinion. Idiot. Can't stand it.
told us we were some of the last troops, that they were turning out the lights, only to find that it passed on to another presidency and another presidency after that. What's, of course, most at stake right now, as is true in any election, is our future. And what is going to be the future of American national security? Do we have adults, grown-ups in charge who understand the stakes, or do
Okay, bro, that's not the question she asked you. She asked you how is she going to handle the question about Afghanistan. He's deflecting. Typical Democrat.
we have people who are incapable of taking even the most serious issues seriously? And I think it's especially revealing and important that among Trump's own advisors and appointees who have gone on to denounce him, to talk about...
Dude, shut the front door, man. Talk about answer the question that Dana asked.
Him in scathing terms to make clear that he has no business being president. So many of them come out of the national security side because they saw up close how dangerous it was to have him in.
It was dangerous to have Trump in office because, we weren't at war with North Korea. What else? Russia? We weren't in war with Russia? The Ukraine thing wasn't happening? I mean, what? How is that dangerous? What's dangerous is to have a candidate, a presidential candidate, that she refuses to do any interviews, real interviews, not these canned messages that she's going out to these rallies. I mean, what's more dangerous? I want to know what Kamala is gonna do for me in the country. Ultimately, right? Because, yeah, that's great if she helps me, but if the rest of the country ain't doing any good, then that's a dangerous situation. That's a dangerous situation.
In charge of American national security and military affairs.
Let me ask you about something that you mentioned. You said that the timing of this report is political. Couldn't both things be true, that it is political and politically advantageous for Republicans because the withdrawal was such a mess with regard to how, not whether the U.S. should come out, but how it actually happened? And it is a political problem for the Biden administration. Even privately, the people I talked to admit that. So how does Kamala Harris address that, since she was vice president?
Let's see if he answers it for the third time, right? Let's see if he answers this. Or is he going to bring up Trump? Let's see.
Well, I think however you view the things that are going to emerge in the report, what's clear is that this, America's longest war, needed to be brought to an end. And the question at stake in every presidential election is what's going to happen next. She is clear about the need to make sure that a place like Afghanistan...
Didn't answer it. These are the folks that you guys are voting for, by the way. And if you get your news from social media and CNN, man, I feel bad for you guys. You guys need to find some new media outlets. Check out podcasts. They'll give you the truth. They actually dig. There's plenty of channels out there that dig for the truth, and they find it with reputable sources. So stop following Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, all their trash networks. I can't believe it. You're not getting anything out of this, dude.
Afghanistan never again becomes a haven for...
At least he didn't bring up Trump, right? I mean, he just kind of deflected, didn't answer the question, like a typical Democrat.
Attacks on the homeland. That's a counterterrorism policy and posture that is different from an open-ended presence over there. But also, with all of the threats that America faces, whether it's making sure that Afghanistan is never again based for an attack on the homeland, whether it's what's going on in...
What do you mean? You want to make sure that it's never based for an attack on the homeland? How many billions of dollars of military equipment did we leave over there? 7 billion? Was it about? 7 billion? And they're parading it around like, hey, we won. They learned how to... Obviously, in the 3 years, they learned how to fly and operate all the equipment that we gave them. And they're selling it on the black market to other people that hate America. So if you think it's just a horrible situation that we lost 13 service members, abandoned 1,000 American citizens, and pretty much killed and sent Afghani people that helped us during the whole entire campaign, you sent them to their death. If you consider that a success, we're actually it's more dangerous now that we gave up all that equipment. So I would prepare for an attack on the homeland. Why wouldn't you? Right?
In the Middle East.
But at least he still didn't mention Trump. I'm glad. I'm glad he didn't blame Trump for this.
Whether it's what's happening with China, whether it's the latest evidence of Russian interference in our own affairs, or any number of other issues. We need to make sure that the next president of the United States is somebody who is equipped to handle that with a view toward what is best for the American people and what is best for America's troops, not somebody who is obsessed with what is best for him.
Oh, him. He mentioned it. He mentioned it. It's really sad. It's really sad that this this news outlet is really pushing this type of stuff, right? They're still pushing it. Dana, she pressed them. Good for her. Finally, you're doing your job as a journalist. Still biased. But she did press him. And she kind of made him look like an idiot. Kind of made him look like a crybaby. Kind of made him look like a Democrat, a true Democrat that he is. I don't know. Anyways, tell me what y'all think in the comments. We could talk about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ready? You have the cameras rolling?